Welcome to part 3 of Tales of a Triantelope, the Liam Walker story with, surprisingly, me, Liam Walker. No, this isn't the second blog all over again because I've still got my washing there. It's a different set of washing, by the way. Seemingly Sunday is laundry night. Gosh, I'm turning into Sheldon Cooper here, aren't I? But I can't play bongos as good as him, so I cannot be the magical and majestic Sheldon Cooper. If anyone's not seen Sheldon play bongos, check out that clip on YouTube. It's one of my favourite moments of The Big Bang Theory. I absolutely love The Big Bang Theory. So anyway, after that introduction, this week has been a complete disaster. It's practically like going into your shop, searching for your lunchtime meal deal, £3 or less, or $3.25 or less, or wherever you go to, and name the price of that meal deal. We're not going to play that game, don't worry. It sounds like a bad version of Dale Winton's supermarket sweep. We don't want to ruin that moment. We don't want to ruin that programme, do we? So yeah, it's like you're there, you're searching for the sandwich, you do that thing, thinking, oh, that one's got no filling, neither's that one. Yes, I've got the one here, jackpot. You trudge back to your desk, you peel open the sandwich, and you do that thing, don't you? Thinking, I hope I've picked the right one here. Let's just see how much filling's in one. And you open it up and thinking, oh gosh, nothing in here. Day's ruined. It's got one bit of chicken in and one piece of cucumber, The rest of the sandwich may as well not exist. Can't even speak here. I'm that infuriated. I'm that annoyed. I'm that angry. But have you noticed as well, like one sandwich has always got more filling in than the other? I'll leave you to ponder that whilst I talk you through what's been happening in the week. So on Monday, 20-minute swim session, had to abort halfway through because I felt useless, felt fatigued. Day 2, gosh, it's like Big Brother, this, isn't it? Day 2. No, anyway. So day 2, it was the Strines cycle, 70k, 2,500 metres climbing. Yeah, may as well climbed Everest. It was a grueling, hard ride, but there's a special Strines edition blog. I have already done it, so I've just got to click publish on that. But it's like when you've tucked into all your 3-course meal and someone says there's another bit of cheesecake, you have an option here. Do you go for that cheesecake or don't you? And you go for that cheesecake, but then someone on the table says there's another bit of cheesecake, does anyone want this? And you're thinking, no one wants that, no one wants too much. So I'm going to save that. I'll publish that in the next couple of days. If you hit subscribe, you'll get that as soon as it is on YouTube. So yeah, I bet you can't wait for that one. I did that. I'll talk you through that. So, but that is healing nicely. Yeah. So did that on the bike. Yeah, been a bit of an idiot, but there we are. Tuesday was meant to be a rest day as well, so it wasn't. So I was pretty battered, but I managed to complete that ride. But as I say, more is in the special edition. Wednesday was a rest day and the triathlon meal. Fantastic organisation from Ellie and Sophie, so thank you for that. And I have to say, I've thoroughly enjoyed the last year as well, being part of the triathlon club. You've inspired me, you've kept me going, and you've made me really, really love triathlon. And hopefully I'm good friends with a lot of you now, and I couldn't do triathlon without your company, so thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it makes training so much easier. Thank you to the outgoing committee as well. You've done a fantastic job this year. Sad to see some of you go for good, and I'm sure this year's committee, even though they've got big shoes to fill, can really do a good job. So cheers guys, and also well done to those who did the Bucks Olympic distance today. Top work, guys. So represent. So Thursday was a rest day as well, so Wednesday, Thursday rest day. Dragged myself to the gym on Friday, did a bit on the rower. Techers, look at that. Elbows in, leaning back. Yeah, I can row a little. So I guess the highlights from the rower was doing 7:01 2,000 metres. I believe the world record is just under 6, so yeah, quite happy with that, considering how I wasn't feeling great, so it was nice to get on the road and mix up the training. Saturday I was hoping PB, parkrun PB, but failed really. 17:40, my PB is somehow a 17:01, so still trying to work on that, still trying to get that magic formula to get below the 17 minutes on the particular parkrun that I do. So hopefully that'll come one day. I'll not bore you too much with the details. Basically I just felt really flat, jaded, fatigued, sore. Felt flat more than anything. I just could not get myself going. I tried everything to get myself going. I tried Lucozade, tried a cup of tea, tried doing a warm-up, tried setting off earlier. It just wouldn't come. It was bitterly frustrating because I really, really, really want that PB, and the more it eludes you, the more you think, can I really do this? But I do believe that's mainly because moving on to today, I had a good 90k cycle. I say a good 90k cycle, didn't particularly feel fantastic from it, but until I did a couple of hill climbs. So it shows that the heart, the passion, the determination is in me when I'm going uphill. I've got it up here, so I just need to allow the body to recover. I think the main achievement today was the 6k and 4k brick runs. I managed 5k in 20 minutes, managed that run in 25 in total. I went easy for a kilometre, 20 minutes rest to see the guys from doing the Bucks Triathlon, and then I did another 4k, which is mainly flat, mainly downhill, but I managed 4k in 15:10, so the pace was really there. I needed that because I didn't think that pace was in me, and I got 3 PBs on 3 Strava segments. So one of them was a 1.5k kind of 11 metre total elevation in that 1.5k, so it's pretty flat, but managed a 4:47 I think, so 3:34 a kilometre or something like that, so I was really pleased with that. So anyway, that's this week. It's been a tough week. Felt like for most of the 7 days I was lifting the Atlas stones with Glenn Rossop, world's strongest man, but managed to pull something out of the bag in the end, which was really nice. You know, laundry behind me, so all's good. That's done as well. Good meal. Managed to watch a very good documentary on the Brownlees on BBC iPlayer, so if you've not seen that yet, it really motivated me for today. Sometimes that's what you need. So yeah, that's a recap of what I did this week. 20k running, 10,000 metres on the rower over 2 sessions, and about 240k on the bike, and I bought a 300 metre swim session. So not bad going considering how I was feeling. I was feeling more tired than insert your own pun witty metaphor here because I can't think of one. Sorry guys, I've let you down. I've let you down like Felix Baumgartner going quickly. Say I've got nothing. May as well just give up right there. So yeah, what's one of the things that started triathlon off for me was the GCC challenge, which I've already mentioned, and the 5k parkrun I did with my mates. I was at my mates for my birthday weekend. This is last year, not this year. Yeah, I've been doing it a year now. No, time flies. Like a rocket. Just felt that quick. Where was I? I've lost my trail of thought now. Sorry. Yeah, the 5k parkrun, so perhaps I could have got dragged up in the morning, to be honest. I was sleeping on the sofa, sleeping bag. I was enjoying my beauty sleep, 40 winks. I believe that's a PS1 game as well. I don't know how good it is, I just know it's a game, I just remember it. So yeah, 40 winks is also a game as well as a saying. There you go, you see, you learn so much. You learn so much in this, like university challenge. Yeah, maybe that might come up one day. The level of detail, level of knowledge on this blog, mind blown. So yeah, something like Brew Walker, something like that. I'm like, still in Wonderland, still in the land of Nod. It's like, yeah, go on then. A couple of slices of toast, I think, as well. I think my mate Daz along with my mate Craig and Johnny, you know, really woke me up for that park run. A few tunes later there I was on the start line, absolutely not knowing what to expect. I'd never done like a 5k race before, you know, this is so far I think I've come. I've never done a 5k race before. Plan was to try and stay with Johnny, my mate, who was on form that day and perhaps the best runner out of us all. And I just, bang, that switch clicked, and the competitor, trust me, I am one mean competitor. I just have to give it my all out there. It's my only way. You either don't do it or you do it to 100%, and I went 100% and just got quicker and quicker. I ended up doing a 20:34. I reckon I could probably do 16 something now, but 20:34 was beyond my wildest dreams. I thought I had a 22 or 23 in me. So cheers guys for dragging me up out of bed and making me really believe that I can run and showing some of my potential. It really did mean a lot. I paid for it for about 5 days afterwards. Felt like I'd done the full 12 rounds with Mike Tyson, and the referee had blown for a knockout 24 times. I think that's being kind, isn't it, to the old Mike Tyson. Felt like I was sparring with him, you know, in his heyday. I was just getting knocked down. It was like that Chumbawamba song. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. And bang, 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 you know. Oh, it was absolutely... It was mean, menacingly mean. Dennis the Menace playing a prank. Or Jerry winding Tom up, you know. Episode after episode. So anyway, this brings us on to the future. What's in store? Well, not much swimming. I'm going to have to wait for that to heal. My own daft fault, might learn my lesson. Sad to say, I took it a little bit easier on the descents today. Didn't have as much give on the bike, but hopefully that'll come. Next week, 50k run, 250 on the bikes. My aim, I really want to get that 50k in for 150k running this month. If I can get the 250 in, then I might even get the Strava challenge in for 1250 kilometres this month. So that'll be extraordinary. But I do want to share one final thing with you. Sorry, I know this is quite long, but hopefully I've kept you entertained. Oh, got it right. Straight away, yeah, my good backwards writing there is better than that effort there. Look at that 7 there, right? Looks some kind of Egyptian hieroglyphic. Not so terrific. 48:17. That may well not mean anything to you, but that is the time that I'm hoping to do the Southwell Sprint Triathlon in next year. That was the winning time. This year, did that particular triathlon, sprint triathlon. It was a 400 metre swim, 20k bike I think, and 5k run, and that was the winning time, and I really want to try and get that next year. I think one of the triathletes said, you're a bit bitter, aren't you, when I was going on about his bike must have been worth about 10 grand. It's not that I was bitter, it's just that I was just bitterly disappointed that I wasn't collecting that award. So it's an ambitious target. You may think, how on earth are you going to get a 48:17 next year? By working hard, I think. Just by trying my absolute hardest. The passion, the desire that I've got for triathlon is absolutely extraordinary, you know. It's like having a girlfriend. There's so many ups and downs, but you remain close to it, and you live every single moment, and that's what triathlon is to me. It is like being in a relationship, and you have to take the rough with the smooth, but that passion, that desire, that love will hopefully get me the 48:17. And you may think, well, what if you don't get it? I love what I do, so it doesn't matter at the end of the day. If I don't get it, then I keep working hard, keep trying new things, and hopefully, you know, I will get that one day. So that's definitely the goal. And I will finish off with a top tip. I think I've learnt my lesson this week is, you know, if you have a couple of late nights, you've got to catch up on sleep. Do not try and train without sleep day in, day out, because it will kick you in the arse. And I do mean that. It will kick you. You need to catch